I think life would be more interesting if we all started saying random stuff that the other person wouldn't expect. For example, if someone asks, "Hi, how are you?" You say, "I'm good, thanks. How are you?" And then the other person says, "I'm good." And that's the end of that exchange. Instead, when someone asks, "Hi, how are you?" you have to say, well, you don't have to say this, but this is just an example of something you could say. You should say, "I'm good. Well, actually, I'm kind of full. I had a really big breakfast this morning, and I probably shouldn't have eaten that second bagel," which I personally think is funny because the other person is probably thinking to themselves, why did they tell me this? Like, it's just a random piece of information to share with somebody. And they were probably expecting you to say, like, "I'm good," and that would be the end of it. But because you shared this random piece of information, they're probably going to remember it at some point later in the day, and they might tell a friend about it, or it just like it might be something they reference in conversation later, which I think makes life a bit more interesting. And also, it's not like you said anything inappropriate. It's just like random and unexpected that you mentioned that you're full and that you shouldn't have eaten a second bagel, which again I think makes life more interesting.